If you study by rereading your notes and cramming until your eyes blur, you know the cycle. It is exhausting, and the facts vanish the second the exam is over. Harvard students retain information longer because they use an active system instead. By the end of this video, you will build your own concrete 6-step study protocol designed to master any specific topic you choose. We are going to set this up right now. Pick a topic you need to master. Put away your existing notes. Grab a blank sheet of paper, open your calendar app, and pull up an AI chatbot. Getting these specific tools ready is step 0. You are stopping the cycle of passively consuming information and preparing to actively architect your own knowledge. Step 1. Close your notes. Look at that blank page and write exactly one paragraph explaining your topic from scratch. There is a strict rule for this exercise. You must use full sentences. Bullet points are absolutely forbidden. If you stall or freeze after just 2 sentences, that is a successful test. You have located the exact gap in your understanding. Bullet points let you skip the connective tissue, making it easy to hide your confusion. Full sentences force you to show your work. Writing and thinking are inseparable. You do not actually own the material until that single paragraph comes out clean. Step 2 is about where you execute step 1. Physically move your study session out of your private bedroom and find a place where serious people sit. For Deval Patrick, arriving at Harvard from a dangerous neighborhood on the south side of Chicago meant stepping into an entirely new ecosystem. The physical living situation dramatically expanded what he firmly believed was possible. Social learning dictates your habits. When you share spaces with people who normalize intense problem-solving and debate, tackling hard concepts becomes your default behavior. You cannot outdiscipline a bad environment. To break your current ceiling, you have to purposefully design a better space. Step 3. Open your calendar app right now. Find your upcoming test or project deadline and block out 2 to 7 full days immediately before it. This is your reading period. During this block, there is a strict boundary. You are forbidden from consuming any new material. No new chapters, no new lectures. The entire purpose of this pause is to dedicate time solely to drawing cross-connections between the topics you have already studied. Forcing the material from week 1 to collide with the frameworks from week 8 is where true understanding lives. Reviewing topics in isolation stores facts for a matter of hours. Forging connections between them stores understanding for years. For step 4, take that paragraph you wrote in step 1 and put it in front of a source that will actively fight back and critique it. You can simulate the intense debate of a small group section using your AI chatbot. Paste your paragraph and use this exact prompt. Act as an expert. Disagree with my explanation and ask hard questions to expose my blind spots. The pushback you receive will immediately expose the logical holes and contradictions in your explanation, flaws that felt perfectly fine when they were just inside your head. Passive listening always fails. True learning requires processing the information a second time against active resistance. Step 5 requires you to abandon the practice problems at the back of the book. They are far too clean and predictable. The philosopher Alfred North Whitehead described a problem he called inert knowledge, ideas that sit perfectly memorized in your brain, but remain completely useless the moment you try to apply them. To fix this, throw your knowledge at a messy, real-world scenario. Find a situation where the data contradicts itself and the answer is not obvious, forcing you to make and defend a hard decision. The classroom can only give you the knowledge. Navigating a real-world mess gives you the skill. Finally, step 6. During your next study session or meeting, force yourself to explain a concept out loud, even if your explanation is imperfect. Passive reading creates a psychological trap known as the illusion of competence. Simply recognizing words on a page tricks your brain into thinking it actually understands them. Speaking forces actual retrieval, which physically strengthens the memory. Law professor Jeannie Sue Gerson used this exact method to turn herself from an intentionally mute student into a commanding debater. Speaking is reasoning. Forcing yourself into a dialogue shatters the passive illusion and cements the learning into your memory. Let's look at the protocol you've just built. Writing in full sentences to expose gaps, curating an environment of serious peers, scheduling a dedicated pause, pressure testing your ideas, applying them to messy problems, and relying on vocal retrieval. By testing every blind spot and prioritizing real-world friction, you bypass temporary memorization entirely. You now permanently own the material. Now take the tools you gathered at the beginning of this video and apply this exact protocol to your chosen topic today. If this system helped you, subscribe to Scientifier, share this video to help others build their own protocol, and visit Scientifier.com to continue your mastery.